About performing in front of your hometown crowd?
I'm really looking forward to it. You know, the O2 Arena is a fantastic venue. You know, they got all the bars, restaurants, cinemas if you want to go and watch a movie before. Parking, trains, tubes, they've got everything there. It's probably the best venue for boxing, in my opinion, on the planet. It really is special, and it's really close to where I grew up, and all my family's from in the area. So it's a treat to have my rematch here at the O2.
How'd you feel out there performing for your at the Spitalfields Market?
It was nice. You know, I've been to Spital. You've got little stalls here with little boutique shops they have here most days. So it's good to come down here and show everybody, to give them a little taster of what they're going to get on Saturday.
Tony Bellew was standing quite close to you outside of the ring while you were giving your final interview. Do you think there was any? How did you feel about that? It was a bit too close, maybe, no? No, we've been close than that before. We was this close to each other yesterday, day before yesterday. So I'm used to him. I've switched off from Tony Bellew. The only thing I'm focused on is Tony Bellew when he's in the ring with boxing gloves on. You know, he'll try and say stuff to try to wind me up or wind my team up, but you know, I'm not interested in listening to anything he's got to say. I'm only interested in the punches he's got to throw on Saturday night.
David, you look very happy out there. You were smiling, you were dancing. You know, it's probably the happiest I've seen you look in a little while. Is that the case? Has it been the best?
It is. I'm very happy. I'm healthy. I think that's the key. The fact that I'm here at the age of 37, doing what I love to do, doing what I've been doing since I was 10 years of age, basically living my dream. You know, and I'll get the opportunity to, box a guy who's beat me over a year ago. You know, I've got a new coach, Ishmael Salas, Ruben Tabares. I've reintroduced to the Haymaker team, and I've got the very best out of myself in this camp. So I've got a lot of reasons to be happy. And I think on Saturday night, live on Sky Box Office, you guys will understand exactly why I'm smiling now.
David, you say you're living the dream. Could that dream come to an end? Could it be your last fight on Saturday if you don't win?
If I don't win, yeah, that dream comes to an abrupt end. Someone shakes me out of that dream and chucks a bucket of cold water at me, and I'll be out of that dream for sure if I can't get a victory, or if I get a victory but the victory isn't in the manner in which I anticipate. If I don't conclusively beat Tony Bellew and outclass him in every department, I'd feel that was a underperformance. And I've done everything humanly possible, and there's no reasons why I can't perform at my optimum. And I'm just, as I said, I'm smiling because I know what's coming. I feel so much better going into this fight than I did do the first fight. I feel in every department, it feels my body feels rock solid. I feel sharp. Timing's good. Sparring's gone great. I'm in the right zone. I'm in a zone for winning.
David, why weren't you in the right zone for the other fight then? Did you underestimate him?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely underestimated him. I overestimated myself also. So when when I overestimated my own ability, I'd never been out of the ring, and I've had a couple of comeback fights against Cobra and Jurjai. Guys who on paper had impressive records. They weren't able to extend me or push me, so I hadn't really been sort of challenged in the boxing ring. I hadn't been challenged in sparring either. So, the first chance I got to, actually have a real fight was with Tony Bellew, and I went into that fight with the wrong mindset. Maybe I forgot. Maybe it's been so long since I've been in that competitive boxing zone that I forgot it. You can't go in there angry. You can't go in there just trying for the knockout. It doesn't work. And I've never really believed in ring rust, but it's just it's a mental thing that I underestimated. But you live and learn. Nobody knows everything all the time, so I can only do the best I can do on the night. And Saturday night it's going to be a very, very different version of myself. Likewise, I anticipate Tony Bellew be a better version. He looks a lot healthier in the face. He looks trimmer and lighter. It looks like he's put the work in, and I think he realised after the first fight, coming back against me, with the armoury he brought to the first fight, it wouldn't be enough this time. He was really out of breath and blowing after like 6 or 7 rounds. He wasn't fighting a fully functional Haymaker that night.
What about your body? I mean, is there always a little thought in the back of your mind that you know, something similar could happen to what happened in the first
Something,
fight?
yeah. There's always a thought it could happen. You know, I could walk onto an almighty shot. I could, you know, anything. I could get a big cut of my. You know, anything could happen in the boxing ring. But you know, you can control the controllables. All I can do is focus on what I do, and you know, make sure that I've made sure that, you know, my body's in one piece. There's no issues in terms of, you know, I'm not going in there worried about a particular injury that I have, you know, which is very rare for me. You know, I've always gone into the ring. There's always been something, some issue. You know, a lot of times people don't hear about them. Yeah, obviously, the last time people knew about it because, you know, fully snapped in the fight, and it was pretty hard to avoid. But I've been documenting my whole career, and once I officially retire, I'll show you some of the situations I've had to go into fights with that nobody knows about.